Of course, the real Alfa Romeo fans might say that the best cars ever produced by the company were those post-war, when the famous cross and serpent logo was seen on some of the best cars around the world. I think it can be fairly said that the company lost its way during the 70s and 80s. But what a huge resurgence Alfa Romeo have done, especially with the award-winning 156, which, under the Fiat Group's charismatic leadership of Paolo Cantarello, has not only seen the 156 impress the Fiat board, but the whole of Europe. The jury for the Car of the Year Award 1998 was made up of 56 specialist journalists from the 21 European countries. To qualify for the competition, the new cars had to have been on sale in at least 5 different European countries during the previous year. Design, comfort, safety, running costs, drivability, performance, practicality, environment-friendly features, price and resale value are all judging criteria. 5 models were chosen from all the new cars on the market, which go through to the final selection process. Each member of the jury awards points to at least 4 of the 5 models in the final, with a maximum of 15 points for his or her first choice. So, for the 1998 classification, in 5th place for the Car of the Year, Citroën Zara, 204 points. In 4th position, the revolutionary Mercedes A-Class, 211 points. Audi A6 in 3rd position with 265. Just 1 point ahead, the Volkswagen Golf in 2nd position with 266. Many people thought that would win, but a clear leader with 454 points, the Alfa Romeo 156. But what does winning the Car of the Year mean for the people whose job is to sell the Alfa 156 in the UK?
It was very important in that it's really another string to the 156's bow. The Car of the Year is a great accolade because it's independent and it's across the board of very many journalists in Europe, and it won it absolutely hands down. So that the fact that it got almost twice as many votes as the nearest competitor was fantastic for us. But it wasn't the be-all and end-all of the 156's acclaim, because it's been acclaimed just about, well, I can't think of anywhere that it hasn't been acclaimed. The 156 combines speed, handling, which is fantastic, but also flexibility, as great ride comfort and quality of ride, and also a very, very beautiful shape and a superb ergonomic but yet attractive interior, and the level of quality on the car is just well, superb.
The Alfa Romeo has come at just the right time to rejuvenate the fortunes of the company. And just looking at the car gives you pleasure. There are design cues at the front which remind you of some of the great Alfas from the pre-war period. And the rest of the styling is absolutely superb. Curves and creases that are very modern, yet somehow timeless. And I think a magnificent achievement from the design team of Walter de Silva.
With the Alfa 156, we have succeeded in putting traditional Alfa sportiness features into the body of a saloon of quite an extraordinary elegance. In the front, side and rear, we find elements that are instantly recognizable and which make this new car a real Alfa Romeo. The Alfa 156 is the outcome of a skillfully refined design project. The shield from which the trademark emerges, the grooved bonnet, the side profile. The line is light, with the wedge shape just hinted at, as if by a pencil stroke. And the line ends in a drop-shaped rear window that rests on the tails where the lights seem to have been set like gems.
Now, when a new car comes out, the problem is how to advertise it. What sort of image is it going to have? Vittorio Rava, Alfa's advertising boss, got all the board together one day, closed the curtains and switched on a projector. And this is what they saw. It was so cold in 1929 that Venice froze over. Vittorio asked a question: where does one need most control over a car? The answer? On ice. And which is the most Italian of cities? The answer? Venice. Now, even the best advertising agency in the world with massive resources can't ask all the people of Venice to leave their homes and ask God to freeze over the canals to show the Alfa 156 driving on ice. So they did the next best thing. They went up to Rome, to Cine City, and the production company rebuilt a full-scale model of Venice for the TV commercial.
I have to say that I love directing, call it my passion, especially when I'm working with cars. They're much easier to control than actors, and this one is a real success. I must take it out for a run when this is all over. What I like about my work are the colours, the shapes, colour that defines form, finding a balance in the things I do, in the things I see. I've driven cars everywhere, in all kinds of situations, including on ice. But I could never have imagined I would find myself having to drive on ice in Venice. The interior roominess is the outcome of a rational exploitation of external dimensions and of the optimal relationship between masses. The fully adjustable seats have a sporting setup and offer an ideal personalized position for passengers of all shapes and sizes. Comfort is paramount in all conditions. The climate control unit is automatic and keeps the interior temperature constant. Great attention has also been paid to the personal microclimate, and each passenger can select how much air he wants and the direction he wants it to go in.
The Alfa team are rightly proud of their creation, and all in all, the Alfa Romeo 156 is deserving of the Car of the Year accolade, which can be appreciated on many levels. But can it really be a match for the mighty new BMW 3 Series?